Okay, what should I even say about my race?
All right, we finally made it to St. George. Yesterday was our travel day. Today's our first kind of full day here, and Jenna's racing tomorrow, so really no time to do anything. We're gonna go for a swim. Jenna's gonna do all of her check-in stuff. Today's gonna be a crazy day. I mean, the next 3 days will be absolutely crazy. It's really all about the race for us anyways.
The low of the day was like, at one point, projected to be like 28 degrees. And everybody was like, oh my God. But I'm not leaving this car. It's so cold out there.
Are you gonna swim?
After you, but I'm not gonna sit outside. That seems like a horrible idea. How are we going to get out of the water onto the bike in below freezing temperatures?
We're here next to Sand Hollow, the reservoir, where Jenna and Miguel's pre-race swim. It's like being on the surface of Mars. It's like a sandstorm, sand all in my mouth, the lake. It looks more like an ocean. It's so cold.
It's great.
Yeah?
It's fun. It's like a roller coaster.
So how long should I swim? 3 minutes? 5 minutes?
3.5.
Take me through the race.
Okay, race morning, we woke up, it was cold. We were in a house with a bunch of people, a lot of people that were racing, but I was the only woman that was racing, so I was the only one up.
Good morning. It's 4 a.m. It's Friday. Only the women are racing on Friday. I'm nervous, but excited. I haven't talked about it much. My hip has been hurting. It's always something.
I feel like taper pains are such a real thing and they always freak me out. And I was having like some of my classic hip issues that I get where my hips get misaligned. It hurt every single step. It was hurting when I was just walking down the street, when I was sitting.
I don't know. I'm frustrated. And I hope a long warm up on the bike in the 40-degree weather will make it not hurt. Who knows what's gonna happen.
Wasn't feeling confident going into this race at all.
I'm just gonna go out there, swim the best I can, bike the best I can, and take what the day gives me for the run.
I just needed to like stay positive that things were going to be fine by the time the run came around.
And did you stay positive leading up to your race?
No, I didn't.
It kind of sucks to end the season like that.
I don't know if we have any footage of me crying, but I was not positive.
Not knowing how all of your hard work is going to shape up.
But it could warm up and it could be fine. It's cold, it's dark, we're getting ready.
Sun's coming up. It's gonna be a good day to race.
They line you up so early for it.
Pros just went off, which means I go off in like an hour and a half.
The whole time you're just like trying to stay as warm as possible so that when you get into the water, you are not just a little icicle.
This is called delirium.
I felt very alone at times.
And I also couldn't be there for you as much as I wanted to.
Which you told me.
Yeah, and you understood, kind of.
And I understood.
Not well, certifiably unwell out here.
Yeah.
I didn't want what was going on with me to affect you, but I also wanted to be supported by you. A catch-22.
Well, look at how beautiful of a day it is.
So beautiful, beauty.
So Coach Conrad and, hey, it's Derek. It is day one at the St. George 70.3 World Championships. The pro women just embarked on the bike. Lucy Charles was first out of transition, while Holly Lawrence was right on her tail. Holly did not put on any cold weather gear. So she is in her bathing suit and that's it.
I'm gonna throw on a long sleeve jersey for the bike as well as some gloves. Emergency blanket slippers to keep my toes warm.
Hey, it's game time. Have fun out there. Enjoy it.
Jenna is out of the water in 27:37. She should be coming through here in a few minutes.
Great swim, Jenna. Nice work. Another discipline of this triathlon, putting on cold weather gear. How fast can you put it on? You'll be glad it's on when you're riding.
Hustled my way over to transition. I threw on a long sleeve jacket very slowly. My hands got stuck. Put on some gloves, also very slowly. Conrad was very upset by how slow my transition was. He did not know what was going on.
And don't forget about the visor.
Let's go, Jenna! 10:30 by the water. You got it, Jenna. Get ready to roll. Let's go. Go get it.
So all the women are out of the water. We just crossed the 5-mile mark of the bike. Is also 10th. Keeps moving up. Currently 9th, 12.4 miles into the bike.
Jenna's coming by probably in about half an hour. We brought some foldy chairs to save the legs.
Got on the bike and was feeling really, really good.
We're just hanging out, eating peanut butter.
Hungry root for the win.
Not sponsored.
Go Jenna!
During the ride, was feeling a little bit of pain that was probably stemming from my hip, but it was like in the inside of my knee, and I was like, okay, could cause problems for the run, but I tried to put it out of my head and just leave that for future Jenna.
So an update on the women's pro race. People are freaking out because Taylor Knibb is absolutely flying. 7.5 minutes ahead of second place, Paula Finley.
Let's get loud, Taylor Knibb.
And Lucy Charles is right there in a pack with Paula Finley and Flora Duffy.
All right, Lucy. All right, the unpaid intern here who can't apparently get enough of these races.
The chase tack of Flora, Lucy,
That's the chase
Paula just came through. Nice work!
Nice job! Good job, pretty strong.
So I just feel surrounded by fastness. And soon to be surrounded by Jenna greatness too. Jenna greatness.
We are 40 miles through the bike. There are 5 women within 30 seconds of each other.
Jenna! Woo! Ring that bell, Audrey. Woo!
Came into T2, was feeling good and just ready to see what happened.
She had an incredible bike. She got out of the water in 10th place and then worked up to 7th. I think she was 7th off the bike. Rode a 2:34, right? 2:37. Still, I think Derek should be doing. And I've been looking at the tracker, paying attention. I know what's going on. I've been screaming at the athletes.
Here we go, Jenna. Find that rhythm. Nice and relaxed. Good cadence. You look strong. Wow.
Now we're gonna make our way over to the run spectating area.
All the guys came out for the run and everybody was at different spots.
All right, well, the boys have arrived. Some of them. Oh, we got some more cheerleaders. All right, Jenna!
The run course changed this year from last. Essentially a 3-mile climb up to the golf course.
Camped out at around mile 4.5-ish. Should be coming through in about 10 to 15 minutes. Running very well. She wanted to start out at around 7:30s and looks like she's right around 7:30s.
Straight back down for 3 miles around a park, and then you do that over again.
The goal is to run the second loop, which is just starting. Faster than the first.
I really just had no expectations for what this race was going to be. And so at that point I was like, okay, let's just see what happens. Let's see how my body holds up. I hadn't run in a week. I didn't know what was going to go on with the lower half of my body, but I was like, we're here just to have fun.
If she can hold on and repeat what she did the first lap, she can potentially finish top 10.
Which is a lot easier said than done, but she's in a good mood, focused, she's dialed in. I'm excited.
All right, Jenna, how you doing?
All she's got to do is just hang on to this.
Here we go, Jenna. Take a loop, kind of push it. Here, 4. Let's go. One flat.
This is what you train for, and this is when it matters. You're top 10 and moving up. Just keep working.
Holy shit. I was not expecting that in the slightest.
You look great. So smooth.
Go, Jenna.
Focus on form. You got this. You know, the anticipation of Jenna coming by, you have like in your head, oh, I'm going to nail like what to yell at them. And then they're actually coming and you just freeze and you're just like, yeah, like, go.
Yeah! There you go. You look really strong.
You're looking
Hold
so
on
good.
Finish strong. Let's go.
This time she was coming up the hill and she kind of mumbled something, kind of like a, So I think that's a good thing. If she was really hurting, I think she would have articulated more about how much she was hurting or what was going on. We'll keep an eye on that moving forward, what kind of noises come out of Jenna.
Conrad had given advice, just let it rip downhill, and then coming back up, I paid for it just a little bit.
Yeah, Jenna, you're looking hot. Now how was the temperature? Like hot on fire.
All right, after giving the leaderboard some further analysis, we've figured out that the fight for top 10 is ridiculously close.
Right now she's in 10th, and 11th place is running a little bit faster.
8th place through 12th place is so tight. It's all within 40 seconds. Jenna is running maybe a little slower than 3 of them.
And so if Jenna can find 10 seconds per mile over the last couple of miles here, she can hold her up for a top 10 finish.
I'm not gonna walk, I'm not gonna walk. If it hurts right now, it's gonna hurt still if I go slower. It's gonna hurt tomorrow, so I might as well just keep going fast.
But this is what it's all about, getting into a good race and seeing what you're capable of.
Come on, Jenna. If you can find 10 seconds per mile, do it. You're looking good. Let's go. Dig deep.
She's got to dig really freaking deep right now to the finish.
Come on, Jenna. Let's go, Jenna. You look good. You can get top 10. You got to dig really deep right now.
Even through the hard parts, I knew that I was out here because I love this sport, love competing, and I loved feeling like this hurt, but like a good hurt. No matter what happened in the race, everything was going to be okay. We're out here to have fun, and that's what I was doing.
Literally holding on to 10th place by 15 seconds, maybe less. She cannot let up in the slightest.
The finish line is winning. That's what Michelle wants to finish to win.
Jenna just finished, and she absolutely crushed it. It was a great run.
And we won't know if she got top 10 for another like 5 minutes or so, because she's racing someone who started 5 minutes behind her.
This is great to do the day or 2 days after, but sometimes I forget my feelings. So I need to take this time to like think about my feelings too.
All right, official results are in, and it looks like Jenna came in 11th by 11 seconds.
She dug really deep at the end. It was awesome. And she went 4:51.
She ran completely to her potential. Can't wait to hear about the rest of the race, but we'll see. We're just walking, trying to find her. Jenna! Hi!
I had the best time out there. It was hard, but I stayed positive basically the whole time. And this being my first race back from a really disappointing nationals, it felt really good to be able to do that and to be able to say that right now.
Next time on
Freestyle Tri. I was so unsure about what was gonna happen. I might as well do something crazy and see what happens. Doing my oats in a bowl today.
Frustrating to know that something that seems uncontrollable is happening to him right now.